Hello, you guys. I am just here to show you some of our new titles. I always am excited when these new titles come out, and I can't wait to share them with you. So our first one I'm going to show you is Don't Tickle the Lion. This is for ages 2 and up. It is so much fun. If you haven't seen Don't Tickle the Hippo, that came out first, and it is the best of both worlds. It has touchy-feelies and noise. So I don't know if you could hear that. I will do the zebra as well. And then you get to the last page and all the animals make noise, and then it has a little tune, and my little guy loves dancing to it. Another really fun addition is I Can Do It. This one has been asked for by lots of customers, so I'm very excited. It has a buttonhole for your kid to practice, a zipper, Velcro, snap, and how to tie your shoelaces, and each one comes with directions. So lots of fun with that. We also have Dottie and Dash's 1, 2, 3 that came out. If you haven't seen, we have an ABC pop-up book, and this is just like that, but this is with the numbers. So it starts with 1, and Dottie and Dash go on this adventure trying to figure out which numbers are the best. We also have this new series that came out. This one's called You Complete Me, and there is the apple of my pie. It is adorable and a play on words. So You Complete Me, Donut Worry, and you can see how it has kind of this pop out, and then this you can stick through so it goes together. So You Make Me Feel Whole, and then I love it has 2 peas in a pod. I love the part with the peanut butter and jelly. You Are My Other Half. Such a cute new series and a great board book for little ones. We also have a drawing book and a coloring books that came out. These are called Little coloring books. So they're at a smaller price point, which is really nice. So this is $5.99 for ages 2 and up, and I love how interactive it is. So it doesn't just say draw spikes. It says has these little animals talking to them. So it says add lots of spikes to these cactus plants. And this guy says, ouch, be careful, please. And then it says, we need more lily pads so we can hop around. And you can see throughout there are lots of little ideas for them to get drawing and work on that hand-eye coordination, but really those fine motor skills that are so important. Also, we have little coloring things that go. Dinosaurs and animals also came out. So we have all 3, and I love that it has a story that goes with it. So after they're done coloring, you can keep it and have a little storybook that they've helped create. We also have Red, Red, Red. This one talks a lot about those feelings that little toddlers get and they don't know how to explain, so it really helps with how to calm down. So this little one gets hurt and frustrated, and so you can see she's starting to see red, red, red. And her mom helps her by telling her to count. So she starts counting, and as she goes along, she starts feeling better and better, and at the end, they take a deep breath, and they end up getting the biscuit that she wanted, and a big hug, and I love you too. Great way for little ones, especially toddlers, to be able to identify those feelings of frustration. If you are a fan of Nibbles and Dragon Post, here too, these are all by the same author, Emma Yartlett, and this one is so cute. It's about a beast that finds dinner, and he sends a letter to each of his friends inviting them to a beast feast. And as it goes along, he gets letters back from his friends, so you get to open them up and read them, and they are pretty entertaining. And as it goes along, him and Dinner actually become friends, so they figure out what they can do, and I won't ruin the story, but they figure out what they can do at the end, so everyone's happy. We also have another one that's great with feelings. This one has yoga poses in fun, interactive ways that helps kids to have fun with yoga, but also be able to have that calm in their life. And look at these cute illustrations. Okay, we also have This Is Frog. Have you seen This Is Owl? That one is adorable, and this one is just as adorable. So it talks about Frog, and it says, this is Frog, and it asks you, it says, shall we help Frog by shaking the book up and down? And so you shake it up and down, and then it says, oh, Frog? Oh dear. Quick, let's follow him. Use your fingers to run up the page. And the whole book has interactive things like that so that you and your kids will be laughing the whole way through as you go on this adventure with Frog. Okay, as we get into a little bit older books, I wanted to show you this amazing book. It's called History Uncovered, the USA. And it is this nice, thick pages of hardback, and it has these die cutouts. So it tells you the years, and it tells you all these facts. And then as you go along, you can see how the states are added in to the United States. So as they become part of the United States, you can see it, and you can see it's this cutout. And then when you get to the end, and all of the states are there, it's really cool because it is made this collage of important people from United States history. Tons of fun facts. This one is called That's a Job. I Like Animals. What jobs are there? It goes through and has all sorts of information about lots and lots of different jobs that you could do if you like animals. And it has an introduction that explains it, and then you can see how in-depth each of these is. It tells you the best part and the worst part about the job, and then at the very end it says your perfect job match, and it says what are your skills? And then it says good at science, creative, organized, team player, or great with people, and they can choose, and then they can see what would be good for them. It also has what are your interests and goals, and what qualities do you have. We also have a new addition to a graphic novel series. I know graphic novels are huge right now, and so I wanted to show you a quick peek inside of Alice in Wonderland. So much fun. Really draws those kids in because they are loving graphic novels now. This is my son's favorite one that came out. It is the sports joke book. It has so many jokes in it. They are alphabetically categorized, and there are tons of funny jokes. You could read this for hours. It says for 5 and up. My son is 8, and like I said, he loved this one, and there's also an animal joke book as well. Okay, then going into some of our chapter books that we have. We have these Extraordinary Life of books that came out. There's Neil Armstrong, Katherine Johnson, Anne Frank, Rosa Parks, Stephen Hawking, and Malala. And you'll see how they put these books together is something that I have not seen before. There's tons of illustrations. They each have their own color scheme, so they are this one is like a teal, and I absolutely love how it is put together. It is something neat and interesting that will help keep their attention. This is a new series that came out. It's called Game Day. It's by Patty Mills, he's an Australian Olympian and an NBA superstar. This one is for ages 7 to 10. We also have The Travels of Ermine. This is for ages 7 and up, but you're not going to even be able to believe how big it is as I turn it. You guys, look how thick of a book this is. Kids love being able to read thick books. It helps them feel so grown up. It's so exciting for them, and it still has these fun illustrations in them, and some of them even go sideways. And there are 3 stories in here about the travels of Ermine as she travels to London, Sydney, and New York. We also have this 6 Chelsea Walk series. This one is really cool. It is historical fiction, and it talks about these girls that live in this house at 6 Chelsea Walk, and they all live in different time periods. So the first one takes place in 1941. The next one is in 1969. They each have 2 stories in them, so another great thick book, and there's 2 others in the series. The last one I want to show you is called Lightning Girl. This one is from superstar Alicia Dixon, and it is about a girl that is learning about her new superpowers that she has found. And she is trying to come into them and figure out how she can possibly have superpowers when she can't even do a cartwheel. It's really cute, really fun. Love the heroine in this. And it's sure to be exciting for your kids. That is all. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. This is Chelsea, and I am with Usborne Books and More. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.